Hi and welcome to Make Your Own's video channel. My name is Oona and in this video I'm going to show you how you can make your own basket by using the materials you can find in our package. So yeah, let's get going. Let's first take a look at what you have in your package. We have the written instruction at your language, the one you have chosen. Yarn. This is made of 80% recycled cotton and 20% polyester. And it's really easy to handle, you see it's quite big. A wooden crochet hook. This is made of bamboo wood, size 8. And then you have a little travel bag. So if you want to travel somewhere with your work, that's easy to do when you pack it on this one. You can reuse it also. Cool. Let's start from the beginning. We start making the basket from the bottom of the basket. So we make the bottom first, this inner ring, and then we make more layers to continue and to finally come to the side, and then we turn and then we go up all the way. So that's how we start with the basket. To begin with the bottom, you take your yarn, keep it on your left hand with your 2 fingers, and you twist it around your fingers 2 times. I will try to do this slowly. So keep it from left to right. Then you take your hook, you go under these 2 you have here to grab the yarn and to come back. And now you see the yarn is around your hook and you can loosen it carefully from your fingers. Here, when you have it loose, you take the yarn again with your hook and pull it through carefully. This is a little bit tricky part, but I think you can do it if you just repeat it a few times, if that would be hard. And at this point you have a loose little loop here in the middle, and this is the beginning of our ring. To continue, take your hook through this loop again and take your yarn. And you can come back with the yarn so that you have it 2 times around your crochet hook. Then you take the yarn again and you take it through both of these loops. And here you see it's already holding together a little bit better. Then you go through this loop again in the middle. Take the yarn and take it back. This one you can leave hanging somewhere, it doesn't really matter where it is, you can also crochet it inside your work. You take the yarn, take it again through both of these loops. So first 1 and then 2. Here you go. The same thing again. Go through the inner ring. Take the yarn through once. So you have 2 loops on your hook. And then you take it through again. Now you see it's getting into some kind of a pattern here. And repeat this thing until you have gone through the whole ring. So you go around this inside loop until you come back to where you started. Okay, now it's time for the second round. To make the bottom grow, we will make 2 stitches to every 1 stitch here on the first string at this round. So you continue going through, you see a bit of a line here of the loops. You go through the whole line when you begin, so go under 2 loops here, or it looks like loops but it's something else, stitches. Take the yarn with your hook and take yarn take the yarn through both of these. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. Then you take the yarn again and take it through again. And now you have made a stitch here again. Then to actually make it grow in size, we will use the same hole here again. So use the same hole to go through with your hook, as you did the last time. Grab the yarn, take it through, and take it again, and through again. So now you have done another stitch on the same one. Then we continue with this. We go to the next pair here. So you take your hook through these 2, take the yarn, come back, and take the yarn again, and come back again. And another one to the same one. So go through with your hook, take the yarn through, and make the same again. So now we have 2, 2, and continue to the next one. Under the whole pair with your hook, grab the yarn, take it through, grab the yarn, take it through again, and then you make a double stitch to even this one. So you take the same. And you see, now it's starting to grow in size when you have doubles here. Continue with this, the whole row, until you come back to where you started again. All right, the third row. Now we made doubles to the whole round to double the size of the bottom. Now we continue adding loops, but we only do it on every other loop here. And that is because if you add too much, the bottom will lose its form and it will get a little bit wobbly. So on this third row, we will make addings to every other stitch. So we start by making 2 on this one, and then we continue by making only 1 on this one, 2 on this one again, 1 on this one, and so on. We continue the whole row. So let's go here through the whole pair. Come through with your hook once, and then we make a double on this one. So we went through the same hole again, and now we have a double stitch here. And now on the next one, we go under the whole row again, grab the yarn, come back, and make a stitch here. But this is the only one we are making here. And now we continue to the next one and make a double here again. So 1, 2, and then through the same, 1, 2. And on the next one, we will make a single again, just 1. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and so on. So every other, and it doesn't really matter if you lose your counting somewhere, it's not going to show much, but this is the principle to follow. And now we have come to the fourth row. On the fourth row, we will continue adding, but we only add to every third loop. So we will make the adding here when we begin the row again. Make a double stitch here. And then we make 2 singles. So 1, 2, these will only be single stitches with no addings. So 1, 2 singles. And then we make 1 adding again. So 2 on this one. And 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And you continue like this the whole row. And now we have come to the fifth row. As you can see, the bottom might feel a little bit wobbly or not that even over here. That's because we've been doing these addings. And on this row, we are going to just crochet around the whole thing without adding anything. So that will kind of tie together the bottom a little bit. So on this round, you just make a new layer without adding any loops. So you make a single stitch to all of these loops here and crochet around, and I will meet you at the end of this row. Now at the end of this row you can decide if you want to turn up to the side already, or if you want to continue crocheting just one more layer to the bottom before turning up. That might affect the height of your side in the end a little bit, so the model will be a little bit different depending on if you turn right now or if you make one more layer. But you have quite much yarn, so I will actually make one more layer to the bottom here, and then I turn up to the side. And to do this one more layer, you will continue adding stitches to every fourth here. So you will just make a single stitch on the three first ones. 1, 2, 3. This one will be singles. 1, 2, 3. And then I add one here. So first one, and then the second one onto the same one. And then you continue 3 singles, 1, 2, 3, and a double to this one, and so on, the whole row. Now the bottom is big enough, and we will start going up to the side. Here, if you turn around your work a little bit, you can see that where you have this line, these 2 pairs, you also have loops on the inside of this. So you see a row here. And to go up with the side, you take the above one of these, so just the one that's behind. You go under that one with your hook. So you have it there. And then you go through the one you have just behind that one. So you go through both of these loops here with your hook, and then you take the yarn through and make a stitch as usual. We make this again. So go through the upper one and the one that's behind that one. And we'll make a stitch here. And continue to the next one, to the next pair. And one more stitch here. And you see the form is getting a little bit different now when you start doing this. And we will go around the whole round until we come back to the start again. Okay, and let's now make the rest of the side. Here you continue crocheting the whole side in the same way. So you go under the whole line here now, when you come back to the where you started. It can be a little bit hard to see, but you should be able to see where you started going up to the side here. And go under the whole line, both 2 lines here, and make a stitch. And then to the next one as well. And now you are on the easy part, because this is exactly what you're going to do the whole side until you have finished your yarn. So that should be enough for the whole side. If not, send us an email and we will send you more. But we have measured this many times. But everything depends. If you have another style or whatever, you might need a little bit more. In that case, we will fix that. And continue crocheting. Enjoy. This is the most fun part, according to me. And I will show how you finish at the end. So here at the end, you can finish the yarn by just taking it through the loops here just once. So you have a simple knot here, and then you just take the yarn that's left inside your work so it doesn't show. And it's not more complicated than that. And now we have finished the basket. Okay, so now we are done with the basket. I hope you're happy with yours, and please visit our website to see more MYO products, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye!